how'd you come up with a phase, the name and some of these concepts? How'd you do that?
Okay, yeah, that's a good question. So originally, the brand was going to be called Twin Star,
Twin Star. Okay.
and that's just that name came to me. I was talking to one of my friends, and at the time, I was in like a collective. And we were trying to build a magazine, and we wanted to name the magazine Twin Star. But I also wanted to do clothes, so I was like, all right, we'll do both: Twin Star magazine and clothing.
Hmm.
All the people fell out though. Everyone fell out. So now I got this. Now I got this company or this name, and I'm just running with it. But it didn't feel like mine at the time.
Hmm.
I wasn't really like connected with it because it was born through other people. So I used to do these markets for my mom. She has a soap company, the Old Town Soap Company. I used to do pop up markets on Saturdays, and right beside me was another vendor, and her name was Dawn, and she does spiritual twist. That's the name of it. She does spiritual items. So I'm working for my mom. I'm at the vending. Got a vendor beside me. She does spiritual stuff, and I'll always talk to her, just telling her how I think and what's going on in my life. And one moment, I said a phase. I was going through a phase, or it's just a phase. Then I stopped and I was like, whoa. I'm like, that's it. The brand is a phase. And she was like, oh, I like that because when you're wearing clothes and as you grow and change, you're in different phases.
Hmm.
I'm like, oh, that's true. I wasn't even thinking like that. A phase. So it started building itself. Like the name was growing itself. So that's why I was like, yeah, this is the one right here for
Yeah.
sure.
I feel like even fashion has phases to it, right? Like,
Hmm.
and sometimes those phases even repeat itself. Remember when back in the day it was about baggy clothes, and now you start to see people have some more baggy clothes come into effect. There was a point upon the time where fitted was in, and then like
Hmm.
it goes through these cycles and phases, right? Depending
Exactly.
on what's going on in culture and life and so forth.